Good morning, second grade. Today I'm going to tell you a tale about the two travelers. And it comes from an ancient story from India that was given to a king to bring wisdom to him. This whole collection of tales. And these tales were then taken by the Persians, and they told the stories, and it was passed on to the Greeks and across Europe and across the world through ages and ages and ages of time. So now it comes to you. Once upon a time, there were two travelers, Salem and Gadem. And they were traveling for quite a while across the desert, looking for fortune or whatever work they may happen to do. And plus, they enjoyed traveling. Well, as they were coming across the desert, they came to a hill. And the hill was at the base of a mountain. And there was some woods. And they got into the woods and they enjoyed the shade of the trees. Now, if you've ever been out in the desert, walking for a long time, it's very hot, very tiresome. And so they got to this shade and they laid down, and then they saw there was this rock. And on it was an inscription, words carved into the stone. And it said, "Dear travelers, welcome. We have prepared a banquet for you on top of the mountain, but you must earn it first. You must swim across this stream." And this was a stream. They looked, and it was a stream, but it was more like a river. It was pretty strong. "You must swim across this stream," it said, "and there you will find a marble lion. You must carry this lion upon your back, and you must at one run go up the mountain. And there on top of the mountain will be your reward. But don't be mindful of the pain in your feet and perhaps the wild beasts lurking to devour you." Now Ganem, when he read this, he said, "Salam, we have our opportunity to become great and to stop all this traveling, all this wandering. What do you say?" And Salam said, "How do we know that some beggar didn't write this? That it's just some sort of joke? I am not going to go swim across that stream, which is more like a river, and carry some marble statue of a lion on my back, even if it even exists there, which it probably doesn't, and then with one run go up that mountain? No, that is crazy. And it's a fool's errand. I am not going to do it." Well, Gulliver said, "I'm going to do it. What if it's true? What if it is some great banquet, some great reward up there? And it's an adventure." "You may have your adventure," said Salim. "I am not going to have it." Well, they gave each other a hug and they said goodbye. And Salam went his way through the woods, and Galam said, "Now." And he took off his heavy clothes, took off his shoes, because he can't really swim in water with shoes, and he jumped in the stream. Well, as this stream must have been run off from down from the mountains below, he was swimming, and he noticed there was a whirlpool in the middle. Now he could have swam right back, but he said, "I'm not." And he swam and did his crawl, and he pushed through that whirlpool. And he made it on the other side, and he got up to the bank on the other side, rested a few moments, and he got up, and dripping wet, he saw the stone lion. He picked it up. It was pretty heavy. And he put it on his back. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I will never give up. I won't do this. And he started to go. And pretty soon he got to that mountain. And he started going up. And his feet were feeling all pricked from the thorns. He heard growls in the bushes. But he kept going. He wanted to stop. He goes, no, I will not stop. And finally, he got to the top of the mountain. And he looked and he lifted his head and he saw a great castle with a giant wall and great golden gates. And the spires of the castle rose high into the sky. And then the lion on his back, the statue, a roar started to come from out of it. And it got louder and louder and louder. And the gates of the castle opened. And there were these people dressed beautifully, smiles upon their face, and in front of them were some noblemen, young noblemen, and they were leading a black charger, a black horse, a mighty horse, and they were carrying a royal robe. What was going on, thought Ganem. Who are these people? Why are they coming to me? And the four noble, with all the procession behind them, they said, welcome. And they bowed to Ganem. What is this? What does this all mean? And the nobleman rose and said, every time a king from our land dies, we send forth that inscription that you read. For in that way we know that the king will at least be intelligent, for they will know how to have read, and that they will be brave, and that they will not give up, no matter what the task. And so you have answered this call. You have shown that you are intelligent, and you are brave, and you will never give up. Here, and they gave the robe. Put this robe on. He put down and ride this charger, leading your people back. And he did. And he got up on the charger, and he felt so good. And he realized that he was going to be a great king. And so he was. The end. So, what was the lesson of that story? Or lessons? For there's always more than one lesson to anything. All right. And there'll be a little drawing to do. Thank you.